In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the third figure from the Skiff Guard 3-pack, and it is, of course, Brock Starsher. Hey there, Star Wars collectors. Welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. Thank you for joining me for this third figure from the Vintage Collection Skiff Guard 3-pack. It is Brock Starsher. And, of course, if you want to check out those other videos that I made of the first figure, which was Verdane, and the second figure, which was Vizam, then I'll be pleased that you would do that after this video, of course. But let's get on to this figure, and it is Brock Starsher, and let's have a quick look at the packaging. Alright, so there's the packaging for Brock Starsher, and again, this 3-pack does not let us down at all. So we've got three amazing card backs in this little set. This one is no exception. As you can see, great image of Brock Starsher there on the box. And as you can see, he's got that lovely blue background. You can just see the sand behind him as well. We do have the Return of the Jedi logo, Brock Starsher, and it's a nice orange name pill, and again, the same colour behind the figure. Really does make this figure pop, considering he is mainly a white colour. We've got the Kenner logo at the bottom, as always on these vintage style cards. I wonder if one day maybe they'll do a Palatoy one. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty nice for us British collectors. There's the back of the card. He is VC154. We've got the three figures from the 3-pack there and the rest of the way. Vintage Collection logo, Disney and Hasbro at the bottom. Yep, we won't say anything about that. And there he is. Just having a look at that lovely card once again. I do really think that we were quite sort of spoilt on this 3-pack, to be honest. Three great figures. Admittedly, two of them are repacks. This one's a repack of a Black Series, as was Vizam. But we had a brand new figure in Verdane. But still, we got three great card backs when you put them all together with the rest of those Skiff Guards that we've already got, like Kithaber and the Weequays and Woof and all those guys. On your wall, if that's how you display them in star cases or whatever, they are going to look fantastic. Alright, so let's get this guy out of the package so we can just take a look at the figure. Alright, so here's the figure out of the packet. It's Brock Starsher. Now, just before I get into the details of the figure, if you like this video, please hit that like button, that thumbs up button just down below. That'd be really, really nice if you could do that for me. Really does help the video and the channel. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more action figure reviews. So this figure, as I mentioned before, is a repack of the Black Series version. So the Black Series did have a line of 3.75 inch figures, and this guy was one of them. And I don't have that figure, but I have been doing a little bit of research of the sort of comparisons, and it seems that there isn't too much difference. Perhaps the weapons are a slightly different shade of colour, and we do have some paint apps on the neck there, whereas the other one seems to be a bit more of a like a yellowy colour, as it were. So this one's more of a flesh colour, which is more accurate to the character from the film. As far as the figure goes, it's a great looking figure. So obviously he's got his overalls there, or perhaps in the US you call them coveralls, maybe. Is that how you say it? But we call them overalls. And it's like a jumpsuit all in one thing there. He's got a lovely belt with his silver buckle on there. And if we turn the figure around, as you can see, the sculpting of those overalls is really, really great. So it does look like, you know, that material look, but in plastic. So that's really, really nice. As you can see, he does have these tubes coming down from the back of his neck all the way around his arms, and they go into the sides of his jumpsuit there. We've got the nice brown stripe down the side of his leg, which matches these little flashes on his torso. He has black gloves and black boots, and there's nice to see a bit of weathering on the boots as well, sort of like a little bit of muddiness and everything on his boots, which is always nice to see. And the head sculpt there, possibly on the small side, maybe. Possibly. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a really great looking figure. It's a great representation of the character that it's supposed to be from the film. He was on the second skiff that Luke jumped over to and ended up, you know, making him fall into the mouth of the Sarlacc pit. So he obviously came to a pretty horrible death. But there you can see he's got a Palace blaster there. And as I said in a previous video, the three figures that we got in this 3-pack all came with a Palace style blaster. And the great thing is that all three were different colours. So I think Vidane's was like a sort of gunmetal grey colour. Vizam's was a solid silver colour. And this one's like a almost like mauvey, purpley brown. Hard to describe. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it is a weird looking colour. And the vibro axe is in the same colour as well. But it's nice to get three different accessories that are in the same style but in different colours. So you can mix and match if you do please. In terms of articulation, he's got pretty good articulation. So I'll just get rid of his weapon there. So he does have a ball jointed head, so you can move that all the way around however you want. He has ball hinged shoulders, elbows, swivel wrists. He has a swivel at the waist. He has swivel legs, ball jointed knees and ankles, and obviously they swivel at the knee and at the ankle as well. Obviously the elbows swivel as well. So plenty of articulation there. I mean, all of these three figures that have come in this 3-pack have all had the swivel legs. They haven't had the ball jointed hips. Some people in my comments actually prefer these legs. I actually prefer, in this day and age, figures to really be completely super articulated, but that's just my opinion. And but it's still a great looking figure. He's going to look fantastic on that skiff, the Tatooine skiff, when that arrives. And if you've got the barge, obviously, this figure along with Vidane and Vizam and all the other skiff guards that we've already got, the Gamorrean guard, all those Jabba's Palace goons that are on the katana and the skiffs. You know, we've got Skiff Lando now as well. Absolutely fantastic. You could really get an amazing diorama going if you wanted to. So then guys, I advise that you pick this 3-pack up. It is a lovely 3-pack. You get 3 great figures, 3 great card backs, and if you want to keep them all in the one boxes, you can do as well. And either way, they're going to look amazing displayed. Alright then guys, that is it for this video. If you did like this video, please hit the like button down below. It really does help the channel, as I mentioned before. Thank you very much for watching as always, and we'll see you on the next one.